Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Doreen and this is Squirrely Art Mama's YouTube channel. In today's video, I guess I want to have a discussion about consistency and follow through and all that goes into it. Why? Because I'm struggling with it. I committed to saying, of course it's May 1st. So I committed to May to have 2 videos a week that I was going to post. Well, I'm also trying to get ready to go out and hit the pavement and maybe hit some local retailers to see if they would be interested in carrying some of my products in their store. I'm starting small. I'm going to just show them my cards basically because that's what I have available. So I'm putting together a line sheet and bringing some of the cards with me. Still struggling on how I'm going to present it, and because this is new to me, but you know, there's no reason to go in there with it doesn't have to be perfect. I just gotta do it. It's been a long time since I've been in stores, and most of the stores that I've been into, they knew me, so it makes things easier when you know the owners versus going into it cold calling and asking them if they'd be interested. But they're in the business of trying to make money, and they're trying to sell whatever they have in their stores. And if they have artists already in their stores, then I'm not the first one to go into their store and asking if they would carry my products. I definitely have that moment of that imposter syndrome, like why would they want to carry my stuff? But I got some cute things, and it's interesting because I'll look at my products and I'll be like, oh my god, that's so adorable, and then the next day I'll be like, oh, nobody's gonna want that, but it is really cute, and I got some really cool designs, I think. So if I think they're cool designs, some of them, then I think somebody else will find that they like these designs as well. That's kind of the way I look at it. So today and yesterday, I've been working on putting together greeting cards. I have a bunch of new designs that I made in addition to the designs that I already have made. And I got to cut these and glitter them up and package them. I'm also putting together a line sheet on Illustrator and lining up the names of the greeting cards and the SKU numbers and the whole bit and coming up with a SKU system. So I'm creating the line sheet. I'm adding it to my Notion database spreadsheet. I don't know if you use Notion. I love it. It's just amazing. Maybe one day I can share how I do it, but I just basically have used a template, and then I just build off of there and link everything together, and it just kind of keeps an inventory of all my products. So I put a whole database for my patterns. Now I have my greeting cards, I have my art prints, I have everything. It's working wonderful. So I have that, and then I'm also creating images because I want to upload them to my website. Yeah, strike a pose. All right. Well, anyway, okay. Now that I'm on Fair, I have to upload them into the Fair website, and it did it from my website to Fair, but I don't want to put all those products on Fair at all. I just want to do the ones that I make in-house wholesale, and just go from there. As I said in the beginning, that I'm struggling with consistency, but here I am. I did pop on. I was feeling guilty that I haven't posted because I just realized today was Thursday. I didn't post yesterday, and my goal is I wanted to post on Wednesday and Saturday, but that's just too challenging. So I'm thinking I'm going to do Wednesday and Sunday, but then you're talking that's only Sunday and then Monday, Tuesday, and then so it's almost like you got to batch video things, and I'd rather just do it as I go. So this is quite the challenge on figuring out what days work. Do it Tuesday and Friday, or Tuesday, 2 days during the weekday, and then work on it. So that might be a good one. Tuesday and Friday. I don't know. All I know is just staying and getting myself into a momentum that I can get this done. I really think this will be fun for me to go and document this whole process. What do you think? I'm definitely am saying that being consistent with my YouTube videos has been quite the challenge. getting my greeting cards onto the line sheet. I haven't been consistent with that either, but the last couple days I'm totally in a momentum. I got a momentum going, and so I'm getting that done. I just got to decide on a stopping point and then run a price sheet and details about the business. So that's been the challenge, I think, what I'm working with now. Then there's because I am going to a couple of vendors in the middle of May, and in addition I'm trying to prepare for a craft fair, and that's in July, and then my loving printer acting up in me, so I'm not sure where that's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen with that one, but I got to push myself through that. But bottom line is I made a promise to myself, and I made a promise to these videos that I was going to upload the 2 videos, and I'm going to get my card line sheet done, and I'm going to go out to retailers. I'm just going to do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, although I really have a problem with that. It's like I was creating the line sheet and I got one page done and I'm like, that should be good. And I'm like, no, let's move these over and let's make them all just one type. So let's say like I'm working with herons. So it's all the cards on that page is all about herons. The next one would be, I don't know, if I'm doing florals or something, every card on that page is going to be florals. Well, I can go on for days on this one, and that's something that you can build up as you go. You don't have to build it up right today. So that way when you go to a retail store, next thing you know they have 15 pages to read. That's I mean, that alone is overwhelming. If I was the owner of that retail store and they got to read 15 pages, they're gonna move on. They're gonna just get sidetracked and put it down and come back later and never come back to it. So I got to remember those things. But I hope they like it and they laugh and they enjoy the designs that I make, because I definitely put my heart into it. Me just coming on and telling you where I'm at, my head's spiraling all over the place. But basically, I'm showing up because I said I was going to show up. I don't know how well this is going to portray in video. So whether you're a fellow artist, a card maker, or even just a curious soul that came onto this video and is watching me, I really appreciate it. But know that this is just a reminder that consistency doesn't have to be perfect, and it just means that you have to just keep going, right? So that's me saying I got to keep going. All right. All I know is I made a promise to myself. Show up, keep creating, keep sharing, no matter what, even if it's awkward, even though I have nothing to say, even though it's going to be not perfect, I just come and show up anyway and just talk about it. I got to trust the process. It takes time. I'll get better. I'll build something. And maybe as time goes on, I get more comfortable in front of this camera, because that's the challenge of the day. So anyway. All right. Well, I can babble on for a while. So that's my life in a nutshell, or shall I say that's my day in a nutshell. You have a great day. See, this is one page. Getting there. I want to rearrange everything. See, as you can see, I'm trying to mix it up. I'm just kind of going through it. And then I'm trying to build up birthday cards. That's supposed to be back. I don't have them all organized yet as far as what page is on what page, but at least you get an idea of what I'm doing. So it takes a long time, and then all the SKUs that I'm writing in red, that's going on to my Notion. Okay, so here's my inventory for my greeting cards. So I think I do my inventory collection, and so here you'll see I have a pattern collection, and it shows all my list of my patterns. And then I'm going into the stationery collection, which you saw the greeting cards. And so you can see the greeting cards in a database format, or you can see them as a gallery. Isn't that pretty cool? I love it. Looks like I didn't add one. So let's say if I added this one, I don't have a picture in there, so I can take this and add an image. And this is sweet on the inside, and this is sweet on the outside. I think that's the pineapple one. So I will click the pineapple and it'll show. So then it would go into there. And we're good. And this is status. And I think, yeah, that's it. Okay. So then we go here. And now it's here. I mean, you can't really see it, but I know it's there. So anyway, so it shows, you can look at in Notion through the gallery where you can see little thumbnails of each one. So you get an idea of what it is. Or you can look at it through the database. And if you see, and I'll show you a quick little peek on my patterns, it's the same thing applies to that. Here, I got collections, and within the collections, I have certain patterns. And so once I click on the collection, then I can see, and then I also included a cell sheet so you could see if, let's say if I wanted to see the cell sheet, I'm going to see. I didn't put it up there yet, so I'm still working. Oh no, it's right here. And then there's the cell sheet for that collection. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? I love Notion. And then I'm, you know, on the dashboard is where I have a little bit of everything. And then I can do a brain dump where I can dump stuff in, do some tasks, and then it shows up on my task board, and then it even shows up in my time map on my calendar. So I really love that. And I think that's pretty much it. And then I'm still working on the notepads and the inventory stickers and so on. But it is work in progress, and I'm getting really, really good at making sure that I write down my inventory. And so here, and then I also have cell sheets, and the cell sheets are linked to the images of each cell sheet. And then it also goes, my goal is to link it to the title of the collections that it matches. So it goes the one way, like this one, it links to the collection here. So if I click on this one, let's say if I open this one, it's going to go right to this collection. I can add it to other collections as well. And then, well, now I got to add it back in. So adventure collection. So then here's the adventure collection. And then all within there, it kind of just relates what I have with that collection. And then I can add a story. I can add all the motifs of the different things that I want to include in it, because I got bicycle, golfing, all the sports. I can say what color and drop like little thumbnails of different colors, kind of like a mood sheet for this collection. I haven't been working with Notion that long that I am up to date with all this part, but I'm starting to put it together. And then this shows like all the different kinds of styles and things that I'm using with it. And then it has all the images of the patterns that I've created with it. So that's kind of pretty cool. Anyway, that's my Notion. That's a little quick little thumbnail of that. We'll just exit out of that. Okay. And that's about it. Hope to see you again real soon. Okay.